Here at ABC Action News, we are dedicated to helping you and your child get ready to head back to school. And in today's Parents in Action, we're talking about your child athlete and the challenges of making sure that they stay healthy and energized throughout the day. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino is here now with some advice and lots of products that we need to make sure that we learn about and know why they're so good for our kids. First of all, let's talk about when the kids hit the field for practice, before practice. What do they need to do?
That's right.
And games, before games too.
And someone's made this really easy for all of us. The Florida Dairy Council and the NFL has teamed up together to create this program called Fuel Up to Play 60. And what that means, what does that mean? What it means is we want kids to fuel up on the right types of things that are good for them so that they have the energy and activity to not only get through the school day, but to go out and play their favorite sports. So it's important before the game, meaning after school. It's always important to get that good snack in. Of course, we want to start with a good breakfast, make sure they have a good lunch, and then after school, have that good snack that gets them what they need. So how do we teach our kids to do that? Well, the best thing is to teach our kids to do that and to do things and to give them the choices of the things that they can pick and make their own breakfast or make their own snack. So great things like yogurt, and then they get to pick what they put in their yogurt. So you can have a low-fat Greek yogurt that's already got honey in it if they like the sweet. Some kids don't like the sweet, so you could get the plain. Throw in some raisins, some flaxseed, which is great, got some omega-3 for them. Granola, I love these choices of granola they have now where they already have all the good stuff in it and you just sprinkle it in and mix it around, so they get to make it, and it makes them really excited about doing it. Same thing when they're after the game, they get home. They have to refuel again for that. So you want to make sure that they get what they need. And if you go to the website ABC, we've got everything listed along with recipe ideas so you can see, pick some things that you can do for your kids after the game. But it's the same thing. You want them to fuel up so that they don't crash and get what they need.
And you also say it's important for us to keep track of exactly what they're taking in.
That's right. And Florida Fuel Up to Play 60 makes it really fun. They have a chart that you can put on your refrigerator so the kids can actually keep track of what they're eating. I know I've brought on the meal measure before where kids can actually put this on their plate and they can put the right amount of protein, vegetables, and starch in each one so that they can learn how to take care of themselves. It also helps them track their activity so that they know 60 minutes a day we're supposed to be active. And they can come up with fun games, whether it's run up and down the stairs at home or run around the yard or play a game, whatever it is, so that they can get that 60 minutes a day. And that makes it fun for kids to go on and fill it out themselves and be proud of what they've accomplished.
You had a really good idea, fun idea for keeping track of how much water our kids drink, and that's important here in Florida. Talk about that. You can use this here.
That's right. You want a stainless steel container, and I loved this idea where you can actually, when your kids are still learning how to eat right and drink right, that water really is the only thing that keeps them hydrated all day. You can actually mark on their water bottles how much water that's supposed to go down. So by lunchtime, you should have had this much water. At lunchtime, you should drink this much water. After school, you should have this much water. At practice, you should be drinking every 15 to 20 minutes. So it's a fun way for them to figure out, okay, I have to at least drink to this. Or even better, they come to you at practice and go, I drank it all, I need a new one. So it's a really fun way for them to keep track of what they're drinking. And you start kids out on water, that's all they'll want.
Fantastic advice. Always good to see you, Angela.
Thank you.
And she'll be back with us next week. We'll continue getting the kids ready to head back to school. If you want tips on all the things that Angela talked about today, go to our website, abcactionnews.com. You can always find tips also on Angela's website, tampabayparenting.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.